Hello everyone, my name is Maeve and today the purpose of this video is for me to share with you some of the new insights that I gained from my 20-time passion project, and also to share with you how my view of learning has been impacted as a result of this project. So as I completed this project, for my project, I conducted an independent macroinvertebrate stream study. So a macroinvertebrate, for those who don't know, because it sounds very interesting, a macroinvertebrate is a small aquatic bug, so they live in the water most of their lives. They can be seen with the naked eye, and they often live under rocks or dirt in the stream. But the cool thing about macroinvertebrates is that they actually help you determine the health of your stream or pond. So as I completed this project, I developed many new insights, but the biggest insight that I developed or gained was in relation to the question, what is learning? So before I really share this insight with you, I want to set the stage a little bit. So I'm going to provide you with two scenarios or experiences, and then we'll compare them. So what I want you to do right now, even though you're not in the room with me, I want you to picture in your mind this scenario. So imagine you're sitting in a biology class, and it's time to learn about macroinvertebrates. So your teacher is going to share with you what macroinvertebrates are, what they look like, where you might find them, and how they help us determine the health of our streams. Then you might watch a YouTube video for some more instruction on macroinvertebrates. And finally, your teacher assigns you with a project where you're going to choose one macroinvertebrate and research what it is and then share that with the class, okay? So that's one scenario. Now what I want you to do is shift, pretend you're in a different biology class, okay? So this time, imagine you're sitting in biology, you're still learning about macroinvertebrates, what they are, where you find them, what they look like, same basic foundation. But then in this class, you're actually going to go out to a local stream or pond, maybe on your school property, maybe nearby, and you're going to put on waders, get your net, go into that stream, and actually collect macroinvertebrates. So you and the people you're with will observe them, take notes on them, and count how many there are to help actually determine the health of your stream. So these two learning experiences I just shared with them, in my opinion, there's a key difference between them. And the key difference is where this new insight that I gained comes in. This new insight, as I said, is in relation to the question, what is learning? So throughout this 20-time passion project, I've discovered that learning, while it's many things, is most definitely hands-on. And we can look at this from a student and a teacher perspective. So from a student perspective, hands-on learning is more exciting and interesting. Students are engaged in hands-on learning experiences because they discover new things. And often these new things they discover wouldn't have been possible by just reading an article or watching someone else do something. They discovered these new insights because they were hands-on, working up close and personal with whatever the thing is. And not only does hands-on learning increase student engagement, but it also makes learning more authentic and meaningful. Personally, I learned so much more about macroinvertebrates by actually being in the stream, observing them in their natural habitat, not just looking at a photo, but really seeing them in front of me. That was much more meaningful for me than maybe just sitting in class and hearing someone teach to me about macroinvertebrates. So it really solidified my learning and kind of brought that to life. So from a teacher perspective, the project, my 20-time passion project, has helped me realize that I want to provide these hands-on learning experiences for my students. And really just, whether it's science, whether it's math, any topic or subject, we can make learning hands-on if we're creative, okay? So we know students learn best by doing, and so I want to provide these hands-on experiences. In light of everything I've shared with you, I have a question for you. I can't hear your answers because I'm not in the room with you, but I want you to think about this. What is your experience with hands-on learning? Maybe your educational career was filled with opportunities for hands-on learning, or maybe the idea of learning being hands-on is completely foreign to you. If you haven't really been given these opportunities as a student, I urge you as a future educator to create space for these hands-on learning opportunities in your classroom. Your students will talk about hands-on learning far longer and more excitedly than any learning experience where they're just sitting passively. And finally, I want to leave you with this quote by Maria Montessori: What the hand does, the mind remembers. What the hand does, the mind remembers. My view of what learning is has certainly changed as a result of my 20-time passion project. And I hope the heart behind this quote that I just shared, what the hand does, the mind remembers, will permeate your classroom and also change your view maybe of what learning is. Thank you so much and have a great day.